Like this? This is a $500,000 vehicle.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It's stripped.
That thing's trash.
I think Tommy knew a thing about fitment either, but I did.
That a car that I built that had poor fitment. Oh wait. BC, I'm burning the bridge. I don't give a f.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I started today off with a quick oil change on the bubble, but I think the trip to Seven's Day in New York put a little toll on her. But she's good. Tighten the belt, doesn't squeak anymore. But in the last one, Derek stopped by with his computer. He got the car to idle, which is huge. So now next on the chopping block is to try to bleed this bloody, annoying coolant system. And this takes 6 gallons of coolant. Well, it's time to get down to the nitty gritty, as they say. So we're gonna put some coolant in this thing so we can get some heat in the motor and see what possibly melts, leaks, and we could hear it idle for longer than 10-15 seconds. Maybe give it a little, it's gonna be loud, but I want to put the interior back together too. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I need a shifter, a manual cluster. I can button that stuff up back there. The CAN bus box. We don't need the stock ECU anymore right here. Tuck everything back one time. Alright, shout out to Fyeahs Performance. I was going to put Dex Cool in it, and good thing I didn't until I asked him. G40. Porsche coolant, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Euro shit. Shout out to Porsche for making it very impossible to pour anything in here without a funnel. Me and Aunt double check the lines, but you still never know, you know? Bought all the coolant the store had.
What was that dropped in there? Something dropped in there?
I fucking hope not.
Sounded like something dropped out of there.
I'll throw a rock through O'Reilly's window if they fucking got something in their coolant. Kind of been telling me how much of a nightmare this is going to be to bleed, and I'm aware of that, because to technically do it, you need like to pressurize the system with a tool that I don't have or know somebody. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, nothing dropping yet.
I normally just stick a garden hose on it and say fuck it. You know, they're inside.
Yeah.
Aluminum block.
I can't do that.
Let's start it. Alright, we'll see what happens. See if it'll start today. Holy shit! It doesn't look like no coolant's going down.
It said it was at 175, which is half, but
We'll see if it goes down. Maybe it'll take some.
we gotta get that bleeder, I think. It sounds crazy.
It
sounds like a built chopper. When people have those pipes on the choppers, that guy, he used to live near us.
McCooney?
Yeah, they were so loud.
Hopefully that fitting ain't leaking still. See, a little steam's coming out of the valve covers there. It's loud. How many RPMs was that roughly? 4K? 3? We ain't even halfway there. Why didn't you redline it? What? Derek, I don't know if this motor could handle an aggressive limiter.
It needs it.
Alright, well, the coolant's not going down at all. We need a vacuum bleeder, which we thought, but we thought we can get away with it, so we tried it, and it doesn't work. So Brian's gonna see if he has one.
If not, we're gonna have to go buy one.
Yeah, which isn't
not a big issue. There's a lot more stuff that needs to be done to the car besides
the coolant
being bled.
I agree. We're just trying to check the boxes off, people.
They heard the chop.
Yeah. Gotta go see Thomas tomorrow, and he has front suspension because this front suspension is a story in itself. Not gonna get into it, but the struts on it are incorrect. We're gonna take the strut off, change the knuckles. So we're probably gonna disassemble that. And we gotta order tie rods too. I can't forget, I'll make sure I mental note. Let's pop this shit off and take these struts out. Try to get those brakes back from Thomas, you know? I'll put them in my pocket, you won't even see. Alright, so it doesn't look too difficult. But this all has to come off the knuckle, because we have new ones with brand new bearings in it. For brake fluid they use stinks. It's all on my hands. Got the brake line disconnected, ABS disconnected. Pop the rotor caliper off just to get some weight off of it. Maybe clean the brakes up a little bit. Disgusting. That is a big ass rotor. Car did have carbon ceramics on it at one point in its life. I kind of don't want that responsibility because they're very finicky. You could crack them and you got to spend $2 grand on a rotor, and no one wants to do that. So this all has to be replaced. Wheel bearings, knuckle, strut, tie rods. Alright, well these are out of the car. The car literally wouldn't have worked. And this is why the whole front suspension felt loose. The stuff was kind of loose on it, right? Because I did feel a little play just moving the car around.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was loose. I mean, it was all swapped quick because of the brakes.
Yeah, Tommy just needed to get it as a roller.
Yeah.
It's just what was shoved in there. Just cut, thrown back in. So here you go, Tommy. You can have this stuff back. These got these soaking in some import works. They got some shit on them. And wants to powder coat them. I think the red looks fine. And I've powder coated calipers before.
You just had a bad experience.
Yeah, and put a bad taste in my mouth. I snapped the bolt in it. It was terrible. Now Ant wants to paint them. Probably not gonna paint them. So I don't mean to bore you guys with this stuff, but suspension's out, and now we're just wiring up the power steering. It's a TRW pump. A lot of the pro guys use it. FD cars, factory, and a GT3 RS, which is nice because you will see some gains on MPGs with that, just because the motor's not working, turning a pump. We got the CHF 11S going in it. That shit's like $40 a liter right there. Put fluid in it. He just splices it into the evap over here, and then we'll have to ground that to there. I like that. It's a little fishy. Reminds me of one day. Why don't you get a funnel?
I guess I will, just don't want to spill it up there. Really, can you see it?
Not yet. We gotta put the ground on.
I'm gonna hold the ground as a switch.
Alright.
See if I hear it. Then we'll put the ground on.
I don't hear it. Does the car need to be on switch? A different setting?
No.
So we hit up Tyler. We're gonna ask him why the pump's not getting power. We're probably just putting something that doesn't belong to go somewhere. He normally gets back to me quick, but in the meantime, Johnny's out of town and Brian's making a mess out of his shop. Better put a plug in this Pro Mod motor, Bri. That dust. Bri, from drift cars to show cars to Pro Mods, huh?
They all need paint.
Add that one to the list. You ever work on a Pro Mod like this?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Like this?
Yeah,
This is a $500,000 vehicle.
Yeah, I've worked on stuff like
Oh, Georgie. Yeah.
Portuccio.
Oh, yeah, Kenny. Not like this one, though. So we got a Fox body, full jungle gym cage. We're waiting for Chavis to answer us, so we figured we'd come and bother you a little bit. This is a what's this, a 4-second car, Bri, roughly?
4 seconds? No, I don't know. Probably definitely those 4s and the 8.
We'll put it into perspective.
3-second 8 car.
We'll put it into perspective.
This car just goes 80 miles.
This,
Don't touch this thing.
it does, that's a Pro Charger, people. It looks like a turbo, but it's not. This is crazy. This is next level shit that I never want a part of. So Brian's doing a full candy paint color coat on it.
Well, no.
Or just black.
It's black.
This is, I could have painted this. I should have took this job on.
I wish I would have hired you to prep it.
Look at this. Straight billet, people. This guy probably thinks, you think your billet K-Series is cool? Look at this fucking thing. Double injectors. They love running those on these. You probably need all the fuel you could get. Imagine this thing in a fucking 997. Holy shit. You'll need to put a parachute on that thing. All right, Brian, we gotta get back to work. Let me know if you need us. This is our little chalky now, huh? Why are they so chalky? We gotta polish them.
Took all the dirt off.
All right, so we need to get an 80 amp fuse for the power steering. We'll pick up on the video at Thomas's. Hopefully he has everything I need, because the suspension would be huge, and the fact that the car would have a shifter would also be huge. So see you guys tomorrow. We spawned to Tommy Lee's. So we got to compare and contrast the coils for these, for the other ones. And I got to be careful because I can't show one particular car that's here. I'm looking at it right now though. There's always secrets when I come to Tommy's. I can't show certain things. You got that? Let's go see two time. Oh, he's got meat right there. What the fuck's he doing? I need one of them. Guys, we're at Tommy's shop today and he's got to exchange some parts for me. Was that like too much energy? Or not?
Yeah, that was kind of heavy.
Fuck that car, fuck that car. This is a sight right here. You know, the skylines are great, but
Yeah, the breezy. I didn't even notice that.
I know, I'm saying. Tommy, I'm getting worried about you recently.
What?
You're gonna drink all those? So we have to switch out some suspension components. I've been saying they were.
Are 996.
I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
That doesn't surprise me or anyone watching.
What are you doing, tightening a battery?
Installing the battery.
Tech Tommy. His little billet case.
The red sucks. So I got this out of the 991.2 I saw TJ.
Oh,
I just took it because
I heard he didn't buy that car, the internet is saying, right?
the silver one.
Oh, different one.
That one.
He pulled out.
He fucking TJ'd it. He was a fucking flake. Cool. Feel how light that is.
The whole thing?
Hey, pick the whole thing up.
Wow.
That's light as fuck.
I've been working out a little, but I didn't expect it to be that. Like,
I bet you that. I mean, what do you think that weighs? 6 pounds?
8 pounds.
You think that much?
I got my scale in the car, we could weigh it.
I mean, gallon of milk, yeah. All these all-wheel drive ones, though. Right? Because I got rid of the turbo with a set. Unless the guys put fucking rear-wheel drive ones on, that's what snapped. That would be annoying
Yeah, but
for
you
you.
didn't change it.
All right, so this is gonna be a nightmare already.
Nightmare on.
Tommy has too much shit.
What is it called?
We're-
Your area?
Wallingford.
No, what's the community?
Community.
Industrial Drive.
No, it's, don't tell them the address. It's a utopia.
Jimmy's shop is very public. It's next door. They know the address.
It's a peaceful utopia that no one
Of
bothers
fucking
us.
weirdos. There's a hella weirdos in there.
Tommy has too much shit. He's taking top hats off of this,
We figured it
springs
out.
off of that.
You
No.
just can't keep up.
You think you guys figure it out. I always do this with suspension. I never have good luck with it. So I just told Tommy, let's make this easy. We
No,
won't
we
think.
made it easy. You're trying to complicate the fuck out of it. Oh, if I use them, then I'll fucking do this. You guys just take those, and when you get your little shit BCs, you put your little garbage shitbag BCs on.
Don't talk about BC USA
They
like
don't
that.
sponsor you.
What?
They don't fucking sponsor you.
You never want to burn the bridge you could,
I'm burning the bridge.
that you could
fuck,
cross.
Fuck BC. I'm burning the bridge. I don't give a fuck.
What if you want to use them one day? You're down bad.
If I want to use it one day, just put a bullet in my head. I'm done.
You can't buy Olins anymore.
Yeah, I'm done.
What are you gonna do?
If I need to use BC, put a bullet in my fucking head, please.
Oh, they got it figured out. But we'll see.
Dude, you
when...
spilled our Vaseline.
That's crazy.
Actually, really useful for what we use it for.
We'll see when we go to the shop if any of this works.
When it does,
I have my doubts.
You have to fucking get on your knees on camera and say thank you.
BC.
Fuck BC.
If anyone's in the market for a crashed GT3, Tommy's got a nice one here for sale. What's the list price on it? No, don't. Tommy's got this boner donor car over here. What are we taking out of it, Ant? You're taking it out right now. So if you guys can't read, what kind of car is this, Ant? 996 GT3. Believe it or not, this car, guess down below. 20,000 miles this car had when before
24.
this fool crashed it.
24.
Did you crash it?
I wish.
Why?
Because I was driving a GT3 at the limit and fucking wrapped her up.
Almost donned it. Ryan donned it.
Someone looped it.
Mike G needs to buy a Porsche.
Yeah, right.
He does. I tell him all the time, Mike, you gotta do it.
For what?
Because he buys all these Mickey Mouse cars from
He's
Japan.
a Mickey Mouse guy. You should see him. He's here going through our garbage, taking pipes and mufflers.
He does want to come back because he says he has a piece of a muffler and he wants to come and see if the other half's here. So is it cool if he comes?
He's not welcome.
That coming out good?
What are you doing?
So Tommy's going to be the saving grace because like technically after we put the suspension and stuff on the car
you can drive it.
and the shifter, it should be able to drive.
That's sick.
Bleed the brakes, bleed the clutch. And then I'm going to drag Tommy's ass.
You're going to drag my ass?
We're going to go to Lime Rock, any track Tommy wants to go to. Nürburgring,
We'll ship our cars.
Go to Tail of the
We'll have Rob
Dragon.
Ferretti ship our cars and they'll sit at the port because they can't get out. Remember LZ?
You can't, no I don't.
Ferretti shipped LZ's 335 to the ring.
Yeah.
He sat at the port all day trying to get out, couldn't come out. So went all the way to Germany and then had to get
They
shipped
cleared
back.
it.
No, never came out.
Oh my God.
Adam, like, we didn't even get to see the car. We almost ran. We almost jumped in it, like where it was.
You could do that.
And tried to drive off, and then we were just like,
You don't want to get arrested out there.
not in Germany.
They'll neuter you if they catch you.
Yeah. So, what track you want to do? Lime Rock?
Anyone you want. Anyone.
Let's
It'll
just
be
do
interesting.
Lime Rock Autocross.
Okay. That would be a good video. That would be
Against the
sick.
996. It's a good video until the car with 600 horsepower loses. Then it's not a good video anymore.
I'm going to be driving.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. I'm going to drive it. Did we break anything?
Yeah, what's that thing? What the fuck is this?
It didn't sound good. So, I mean, it doesn't get much better than Thomas's 997. All the goodies in it. These seats, I think it's probably the best seat that Porsche has made. These are out of, yeah.
Not
GT. Why don't you have the piece over here? The kicker.
Because I was getting PPF'd, I have one brand new.
Car is fucking good, people. It needs a cage.
I don't know, I go back and forth.
It needs a cage.
It's just so heavy and I'm not gonna flip the fuck.
You care about weight. Who cares?
I just
Aesthetic.
it's like yeah, it looks cool. That's it.
He's got to put the rear bumper on because that
The
one.
engine's gotta be.
Yep, he's throwing the engine away. One is much wider than mine too because this was an all-wheel drive car, and for those of you who don't know.
It's just a C4S. So there was a C4. It was narrow like your car in all-wheel drive.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're rare as hell.
I think Tommy knew a thing about fitment either, but I disregard that because it's.
I am the wheel spec king. All cars.
I don't know.
Name one car where I have bad fitment. Not dumb, ignorant, fucking fucko fitment.
Your 33 was a little lifted and not really previous V1.
Oh, I just didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Name a car that I built that had poor fitment. I'll wait. These are as aggressive as a Ford can go.
Yeah, you can't really mess with the fitment on these too much, I heard.
They suck. What does?
I've just heard.
Oh, Mike has a 5, right? Or 6.
He got both. He's got a 5 and a 6.
That's what you get, importing cars with no fucking...
And Mike has an MR. He has multiple cars. Kind of shit.
Tell him to get fucking paperwork.
He's kind of shitting on Tommy a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Dude's got a bunch of junk.
Now I gotta put a plate there.
Wow.
Shout out to Tommy for the GT3 parts. We kind of ransacked his car, but I appreciate him letting me use the shifter for it.
Yo, you got a flat tire.
Yeah, that's the least of your worries. Someone sliced it.
It holds air though. For a while. Which is crazy.
You got a Tommy F yet plate?
Yeah. Plate frame?
No, is that heinous? Dagnell said that
is
too.
the worst thing I've ever seen.
I do gotta put a plate there.
Could you imagine like designing a car and being like, oh wait, don't forget to take that huge fucking hole, and like you're doing the bumper and you're like, and somebody's like, no, you gotta put the plate in there, and that's what you do?
They make it like incest.
Yeah, that's not the word. Incest is when you fuck a family member.
That's yeah, it's recessed.
Yeah, recessed.
Same
When
shit.
you were in elementary school and you were done with lunch, what'd you go to?
Recess.
Incest?
Fuck. Before we leave though, Dagnell drank all the breezies and Tommy just got a fresh shipment for us down here. So before he starts drinking them all, we gotta take some. What a sight, people. Let's fill the trunk. He's not gonna drink these all. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? The wheels? They're fucking smoked.
Looking at the fucking specs.
In the back of Tommy's head.
That would hurt bad.
I'll give you $1,000. Shoot him in the back of the head with the dart gun. Imagine he just stands there,
That's how you get knocked out.
pulls it out. That has to go in the car. There's one of these.
Really?
Back seat.
I can make it fit.
won't
Come
shut.
here.
Yeah, but it'll fall on this plastic shit and probably break it.
Oh.
So we got Porsche parts. Trunk full of breezies. That's a fucking sight. And we also got something else. We'll talk about that soon to come. Tommy's one-stop shop. Give it to me right here. Don't do that.
Hold the Porsche.
It's stripped. You're stripping that.
That's not stripped, it's brand new.
Look at it spinning.
No, it goes into the taillight. It's a stud. It like
You
slips in, dumbass. It's not stripped.
stripped that.
Big dumbass.
This is what a GT3 motor looks like, people.
It's Carrera. Carreras.
If you want to get rid of the wing, Tommy, you got my number. Let me know.
Want to just get rid of the one?
My bid is $4,000 US.
Alright, sold. I got a white one for you.
Thanks for the parts. $4 grand? I'll break. What'd you say? Oh shit, I can't show that.
You could like splash it on it.
All right.
Keep the car in gear.
Let's head back to the shop because Dingo is there waiting for us, and then we're gonna go drive the Porsche. So, see you back at the shop.
That thing's trash.
Kind of lit it up though.
Sick. I want to drive it. Think you'll let me do a burnout?
Probably. Oh, lit both up. Oh my god.
Yo! Let me try.
Did it lock both?
Yeah,
It did both.
Dude, there's so much breezy in the back. You
Does it like squat down and try it?
gotta let me drive the Porsche home if you break it. What's wrong?
Put it in power mode.
You could.
Where's he going?
Whoa. Is he trying to whip it? It does make a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
It does pour smoke.
Why is it making so much smoke?
All that power.
I was waiting for it to kick in and it just kept smoking. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop.
It
Look at how much tire's touching the ground.
kind of burns them up like quick.
I wanted it to catch.
I know. I wish
Maybe
I had
try to go left.
It doesn't matter.
No.
I tried both.
Weld that fucker.
I know. It would whip. I'll teach you how to whip one day.
Thanks for letting me do a burnout.
All right, guys. Well, we just got back from Tommy's. No, I'm not gonna be driving the car today. Lying. But we got front struts, which was huge. Traded out the all-wheel drive ones for rear-wheel drive ones. I went over this already. I already have the hubs. I have new bearings pressed into it. These go where the axles would normally go. It's like a stub that goes on the back side of the hub. The interior pieces out. Probably start doing that soon. Cannot wire the power steering because we need an 80 amp fuse to run off for its own circuit, because you could splice it into other things, but that's really not a good way to do it. You could do it. I do not want to put the struts in yet because I don't want to rush it. I still need outer tie rods. Ordered those last night. So in the next one, it should be here. And then we should be able to put the car on the ground. And another key, very key component, it was like top of the list, is this shifter that we stole out of Thomas's GT3. We needed that because this car wasn't auto, this and that. And then we can start putting the interior back together, the suspension on, and then we can put the car in gear. So it's all good stuff all around. Got the pack. If you guys want to purchase some, I will put the store finder in the description. Huge shout out to Breezy's, you guys know. And then S14 giveaway is live currently. I will put it in the description. It is over halfway full. So if you want your chance to win this bad boy, $100, buy a digital download on the site, shopdjnoway.com. While you're there, if you want to cop a tee, new exciting stuff, V2 merch is live. Got the LS on the back. I'll pop up a picture right here. Soon this car will be roadworthy and I'll be able to drive it around and rip it, and I cannot wait because we are getting so close. You guys want to just see it driving already and see what it's capable of, and so am I. Shout out to Chavez Performance for the swap kit. So with that being said, definitely stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.